Newbury Park Church is defying a Ventura County judge's orders and holding indoor worship services this morning. State and local public health measures required churches to hold gatherings outside. Eyewitness News reporter Jade Hernandez is live at Godspeak Calvary Chapel with more. Jade, looks like some pretty tense moments happening right now.
Absolutely. The service is still going on, Rachel, but there are two protests going on outside, those in support of the church and then across the sidewalk, the counter protesters. Now, we spoke to one of the counter protesters who got entangled in a fight just about an hour ago. She's okay. We caught the end of it. She says someone tried to crowd her and take her sign. Watch. The woman you heard scream, well, her name is Beth. She says she's been protesting this church every week and has not had issues with anyone before. Godspeak Calvary Chapel security told me that the man who started that fight with Beth, who is okay, is not a member of the church. And they told that man to stay on one side of the sidewalk or else he'd be asked to leave. Now, the pastor of this Newbury Park church, Rob McCoy, a former city councilman, told us since their reopening in late May, no one has reported any COVID-19 cases to him, so he believes he should continue services inside. As you can see, a very heated debate. A Ventura County judge ordered a temporary restraining order barring church services inside the church this week, effective until the end of the month. Pastor McCoy says it just isn't feasible to hold services outside. The county's public health officer says the risk of spreading the virus increases significantly when people from different households gather.
We haven't had one case reported to me by a congregant of any COVID-19, excuse me, and we haven't had any of that. And we've had a 1/100th of 1% death rate in our county, over 80 victims, tragic, might I add. But the point is, it doesn't affect all the city. We have, of the 80 plus victims, over 70 of them are above 65 with comorbidity.
Comorbidity is the simultaneous presence of two chronic diseases or conditions in a patient. The pastor warned me anyone attending this morning could be cited. A hearing on the temporary restraining order against the church is expected to be held at the end of the month. Now, one of the biggest concerns for protesters, they tell me that that members of the church are not forced to wear face coverings or to physically distance. It's one of the reasons why these counter protesters are out here. But again, the woman who was involved in that fight was not hurt, and the security detail from the church told me that he had come out here earlier to tell protesters that security was here to keep everyone on both sides of this issue safe.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Click the ABC7 logo to subscribe to our Eyewitness News YouTube channel.